franktalks.com.
The following program contains mature subject matter. Listener discretion is advised. CJAD 800 presents Passion with sex therapist Dr. Laurie Betito. To reach Dr. Laurie, call 514-790-0800. Star Talk, a free call on Bell Mobility, and 1-800-491-CJAD. Now, here's Dr. Laurie.
Welcome to Passion, a show about love, sex, and relationships. Tonight it is our regular monthly feature we call Dating Dilemma. So I'm joined by Frank Kermit, as usual, our dating coach of franktalks.com. But before we head into our dating dilemmas, I want to talk about a movie, a very special movie that is coming to Montreal for the February 3rd movie night event put on by Federation CJAD. It's hosted by them. This is a Canadian exclusive premiere screening. The film opens in theaters in May, but you can be first to see this. And we talk about it because it's one of those rom-coms, romantic comedies that I want to talk about. And we fortunately have the director with us who will actually be at the event. He'll be making a guest appearance to do a Q&A after the film and mingle with all the guests. And just before we get to John and talk to him, it will be February 3rd, again, hosted by Federation CJA. It takes place at the Colisée Kirkland, and I believe it is at 7 p.m. I don't have the exact dates. But anyhow, you can certainly find more information at federationscja.org for their movie night. So let's talk to the director, John Burgess of One Small Hitch. Hi, John.
Hi, Dr. Laurie. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for being on the program for a couple minutes and telling us about this movie. Saw some of the preliminary, descriptions, and it looks like a lot of fun. Can you give us a little bit without giving away too much?
Sure. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun, and we had a blast making it. So I really think that shows through in the performances and up on the screen. It's about two childhood friends that fake a wedding engagement to make a dying father happy. So it looks and feels a lot like an early John Hughes or Cameron Crowe film from the 80s.
Okay.
So the way I've been describing it to people, because it's about two people that are faking a wedding engagement, is that it's kind of like My Big Fat Greek Wedding meets The Proposal meets 16 Candles. If you take those films and you throw them into a blender, you get One Small.
All three great films. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's got a real family feel. There's definitely a lot of sex and love. It's mostly applied to sexual situations. Nothing graphic by any means, so it's appropriate for a PG-13 audience.
Right. John, is it a true story, John?
No, the writer is actually a very good friend of mine. His name's Jody Levinson.
Okay.
He's Jewish, and I'm Irish.
Okay.
So when I came onto the project, Jody had all of the crazy Jewish family members down pat. The Irish people were a little bit off, so I made them a little bit more feisty and scrappy.
Why is...
And that's what it is. One family is Jewish, and the other one is Irish. And the children knew each other forever in Chicago growing up.
Okay.
They moved out to Los Angeles. They're coming back to Chicago for the female character's mother is getting remarried, and the male character finds out that his dad is dying of cancer. Basically says, I only have one regret. It would be if, I'm going to leave this world without meeting the woman who you're eventually going to end up with. So that's where the lie concocts from. And it just snowballs from there, and the family members start going crazy. So that's when they have to start planning this phony wedding. And then there's other girls and guys that come into the picture, so it just kind of keeps spiraling. And that's really where all the humor comes from,
right?
Is a lot of miscommunication and people thinking what's not really going on.
It's so exciting that it's opening in May, but we get to see it way ahead of time. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be June now. Now we're looking at
June?
Father's Day theme, a June 15th or 13th release.
Oh, that's
but
a
it's
good
going to
idea.
start out with a limited theatrical release in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
But I can guarantee that it will be available on VOD and pay-per-view for sure in Canada, but it's going to depend on how the limited theatrical release. We did really well in the festival circuit, so that's where this limited theatrical release is coming from. The film's won 11 awards, a lot of Best Picture comedies. I won a couple of Best Directors, a Rising Star Award. We took Best Play at the Los Angeles Comedy Film Festival. We took Best Ensemble Cast here in Chicago at the Chicago Comedy Film Festival.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
It's done nice.
You should be very, very proud. And I'm actually, I bought my tickets already, so I will be there, and I look forward to meeting you in person.
Oh, great. Yeah, me too. I've never been to Canada.
What?
So this is an exciting trip for me, both that I get to come and meet everyone. I love to do Q&As.
Well, we'll have to show you around, John. Montreal's a great place.
Oh, yeah, I could do the tour guide. That would be great.
Okay. All right. You're on.
As long as you don't grill me about any of my dating past.
Oh, hey, you can hang on and you can talk about your dating past on our dating dilemmas. We're actually talking about insecurities.
Now my Q&A is going to be more interesting. That'll be fun.
I'm sure it will. That's awesome. John, thank you so much, and we'll see you. The event starts at 6:30 p.m. on February 3rd, the movie night at Colisée Kirkland. Can't wait to see it. Really looking forward to it. All right, John.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Dr. Laurie.
Bye. John Burgess, he is the director of One Small Hitch, the Canadian exclusive premiere screening right here in Montreal, in Kirkland. It is hosted by Federation CJAD. Every year they put on this amazing movie night. There's always a movie that's exclusively here. And this one is a romantic comedy. Looks great. Saw the previews. Looks amazing. And it only opens in June, so you get a chance to see it. If you would like to go, you can always go to the website, federationcja.org, and you can find the information right there. That's federationcja.org. Everyone is welcome. Tickets are $25, but you get a supper, snacks, treats, door prizes, giveaways, a dessert reception following the screening, and you get to meet the director, John Burgess, who we just spoke to. So for $25, that's a pretty damn good deal, actually. A lot cheaper than going to the movies regularly and buying your movie ticket and your popcorn and your drink. Right, Frank?
Sounds like a great location for a first date.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what a great idea. There you go. So that's a lot of fun. One Small Hitch is the romantic comedy. I love those. I love it. They're always so much fun. They always address something about, a dating dilemma, really. Yeah. Here's the dilemma, right? You have a parent who's dying. Their dying wish is to see you happy with somebody. The pressure is on to be in a serious relationship. I bet you see this all the time in real life.
Actually, I do. Not only in my own life, but also in the lives of my clients, where a parent isn't going to make it to a wedding for whatever reason. And, this is a very real situation. I love the premise.
Right.
As soon as you described it, I thought, wow, so many people are going to be able to relate to this, because every time a wedding happens...
And family pressures, right? To get married.
The family pressures, these troubles with in-laws, which is, a very common situation. And the idea, we've been seeing so many on Facebook, so many videos of parents who know that they're dying, doing things so that a video will play of maybe a father-daughter first dance will be played at the reception of a wedding in the future.
I don't think I've ever seen that. That's kind of...
wow. Where a father knows...
That's intense.
Yes.
That's really intense.
Father knows he's not going to make it to his daughter's wedding, so they videotape the first dance that'll be played at the wedding.
You're going to make me cry. Wow.
I think it's going to be intense. I think it's going to be intense. The timing is great. What a story. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it will be great.
If you need help with your relationships, my buddy Frank, he's got some tips. Just go to franktalks.com. His advice is better than your mom's. He knows what you're going through, Frank has been there too. So log on to franktalks.com. franktalks.com.
Need help with love, sex, dating and relationships? Visit franktalks.com.